Hello, Barmy Badger Army. Welcome to today's show. Welcome to another edition of Unemployment and the Quest for the Silver Plaque. Now, I had no intention of this series carrying on this long. I didn't realise I would be on this journey for this long either. I thought I would pick up a new job fairly quickly, and I'm like, I've been for lots of interviews. I've sort of applied for lots, but nothing seems to be sticking at the minute, which is driving me nuts. And of course, those in the know that apparently Universal Credit haven't pulled their finger out. I've phoned them for hours and hours and hours, and they just seem to say the same waffle. Oh, not yet, blah, blah, blah. Soon, we'll sort something out, blah, blah, blah. So they have been absolutely no help whatsoever. I'm like, please. Oh, it's been painful. I don't know why they haven't been helping me, but they have decided to not help so far. And I'm like, I've got bills to pay and other stuff to sort out. Why have you not helped me at all? It's driving me nuts. All I've got to do is just hope and pray and wait and see what happens. But yeah, I've been working my arse off trying to get a new job, but nothing seems to stick. So it has been driving me nuts. Now, this has obviously affected my mental health a great deal, and I'm slowly but surely trying not to go nuts. Big thank you to everyone that's been supporting the show and watching the content, and the likes of Rats and a few others that have been still members and donating, because without you, I think I would go insane. So thank you very much for your support, guys. Otherwise, I would go nuts. We've been doing Thursday long streams, which have been really good so far. I've really enjoyed those. We did a full playthrough of Until Dawn, where most people died, unfortunately. We did a full playthrough of The Quarry, which was actually fantastic. It's the first time in all the times I've played that game that I've got the proper ending, and I was really happy with that. It's the first time I've ever got the proper ending where quite a few people survived, and I was able to free the town of the curse. I've never done that before, so that was really interesting. I'm very happy with how that went, and that was a long stream. That was nearly 8 hours long, so it just shows you, I think, once a week doing a full playthrough of a game like that works really well. So I've enjoyed that, and that's probably what I'm going to be doing going forward. Is every Thursday I'll do a long play, and it seems to be working out quite well so far. I've enjoyed it. It is knackering. I did nearly nod off halfway through the other time, but I managed to wake myself up, have a 5-10 minute break, and then I was able to wake myself up and carry on. Oh, but that was painful, but we got there. Did a collab with Thrive Productions the other day where we reviewed 3 different films. I'm not going to spoil which ones or anything like that. I want you to go over to the Sci-Fi Film Podcast and take a look at that, as I really enjoyed that, and that definitely stopped me going bonkers because it was able to give me something structured to do and move forward with that. So I really enjoyed that. That was really fun. And I'm hoping to be on there 2 times next month in October for Halloween season. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that. Talking about the Halloween season stuff, I feel that we've got onto a slow start, but that's really what I wanted to do. We've been doing the Halloween jokes, we've been doing some Halloween candy, we've been doing a few reviews of some smaller horror films, and we've sort of changed up some of the content so it involves Halloween stuff. So I've enjoyed that. But like I said, doing it the whole of September and the whole of October, I definitely wanted to drip feed it in. You guys wanted to see Halloween content early, so I thought, yeah, I'll do that and I'll drip feed it in slowly. Obviously, October is going to be the main month where we have a lot of Halloween content going on, which is pretty insane, but I love it. And talking about that sort of stuff, obviously then afterwards we have Vlogmas, which was okay last year. It didn't exactly light the fire I wanted it to, because I think Vlogmas is a very old school tradition on YouTube, and I'm not even too sure if many people do it still, but because it is quite mentally draining, and I totally get that. Being able to do a full vlog every day, editing it, changing it up, promoting it, doing all these different things every single day, plus obviously planning for Christmas itself, can be very stressful. So I do get that. So obviously if I do the vlogs every day, please be aware they may be a bit rough and ready and you know, that sort of thing, but I'm hoping to still do it. I am going to mix in shorts this time, so we're going to have short jokes like we always did last year. We're going to have long form content, and I'll probably do shorts vlogs as well, as they seem to go down really well. So it seems like that would be a nice mixture of things to do. I'll probably start planning that in November or October, as that seems the way to do it. That's the way to do it, and it will sort of allow me a bit more time to develop the series. I think that's a pretty good one. The last time we did a regular series like this was when we did the X-Men 97 series. I really enjoyed that, doing reviews of that every single episode, and that really did test me actually, so I was pleased I was able to do that. That was lots of fun indeed. But yes, lots of stuff coming up. What are we going to do for the quest for the silver plaque? Well, subs have been going up and down like a yo-yo, which is quite amusing. Not. It's been driving me mad. But obviously, sometimes as you evolve a channel, content goes up and down, subs go up and down. You know, it's just one of these things, really. So, you know, you just have to muscle through and keep going. The film side of the channel is still active and up and running. Ballamoron 2 is well in the works. We've still got a few more scenes to do. Like I said, I didn't want to give a release date because we're still filming it. Nick's busy. Quite a few other people were busy doing other things. So, you know, unfortunately, it does hit the back burner sometimes. I have got a new idea for another film that I'll be working on next week, which is going to be, thanks to Rats, part trap film, part the other idea I had about the boot sale salesman who has sleep apnea. So that's going to be an interesting one, and I don't know where that's going to go, but it just seems so funny now that that's the way it's going to go, and it's going to hopefully have more ideas in it as well. So it's going to be pretty wacky. So if you like the films that are on the channel, it's going to be a doozy indeed. Yes, so that's going to be fun. And on the other side of things, I've been sharing the streams, sharing everything a lot more, trying to get the audience involved a lot more, and trying to push for different people to promote the channel as well. So that's really good. But yeah, it's been slow and steady, but I feel that we have made a lot of progress. When I looked at the analytics for September, they were quite small, and then when you look at August, it's massive, and I'm hoping September's will be August's as well. So that's pretty insane the way you think on it, really. I really like that idea that we're building up slow but sure. Every month the channel seems to be getting more popular, getting more views, getting more hits, getting more, you know, noticed on the retention or whatever it's called. So far we're popular in the UK, which is fantastic, good old UK. We're popular in Indonesia and United States, which is quite cool. So big shout out to my Indonesian fans. I know I've got a lot of Indian fans as well, so thank you very much for the love there as well. It just shows you how you don't realise your reach until you start looking into these things. One thing I do need to stop is looking at the analytics every minute. I think I need to make sure I only do that once a day. But it becomes addictive, doesn't it? It's this weird dopamine hit You want to look at every single thing, how every single video is doing at all times. And that's actually quite painful, actually. It's one of these things where you have to remember to be present in the real world and not just looking at your phone all the time. It's not very healthy. So I need to definitely curb that, for sure. But like I was saying, the phone can be a good tool for keeping in touch with Badger Jr., doing job searching and things like that. So there is merits to these things that are bad for you at the same time. It's just finding the right balance. Hit me up in the comments if you've got any advice for that as well. So yeah, that's, all we got so far. Except I would like to be a big shout out to Thrive Productions, who helped me when I was a bit rough the other week and managed to get me out and doing things like reviewing the films and things like that, which was good. Big shout out to the lovely Time Bunny, MX Time Bunny. The video that she made today inspired this video. So big shout out to MX Time Bunny for that. And yeah, I definitely am going to try and touch grass a bit more next week. I'll be working on my book and I'll be talking and doing things like that. I'll be doing that on the seafront, I think. Sitting myself down with a notepad, pen, pencil, whatever, and I'll be cracking on with doing that. And I think writing that on the seafront and things like that, or at least the first draft, will add some excitement. And definitely I'll be doing some bits and pieces on the new film on that as well. I apologise, it's taken a while. The last couple of films we didn't quite hit the bar I wanted them to, so I thought a break was necessary to allow a bit more creative juice and allow, hopefully you guys, less is more and you'll enjoy the new one a bit more. I thought the last trap film I did was banging, but it seems to have disappeared into obscurity, which is a shame. And OK Snarker was hilarious. I really enjoyed that one. And the one that we did about like the haunted camera / meta episode where it was a vlog and a film in one, I thought that was fantastic. So if you haven't seen those, please do check them out, as I was a bit down that they didn't hit the bar I wanted them to. But premieres are always a dangerous game. I sort of veered away from them a little bit, just because if you don't get that many people in, it can be a bit disheartening. So I sort of veered away from those a little bit, but I would like to bring them back. Big shout out to everyone that joined me for those premieres, because I know it took your time and your effort to come along. So thank you very much. Big shout out to everyone who has taken the time to watch the videos on the channel. There'll be more coming soon, don't you worry about that. So I'm really looking forward to that. I thought I'd film this early. I usually film this video in the evening, but I was thinking, well, if I want to make sure I do it daily, I need to get it done and cracked on. Otherwise, we sort of lose the enthusiasm late at night and we get tired. So I thought it was best to start filming these during the day. But yes, please comment, please say hi, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. And please, please, please let me know anything you want to help with on job searching or anything like that. If you've got any ideas, should I go back to college next year or this year? Maybe that's the thing I need to do, up my skills and sort of change up what I do. Maybe that's the thing. But I'd love some advice in the comments and let me know. Yeah, so I think that's about it for today's episode. More coming soon, and the quest for the silver plaque will, of course, carry on. Let me know if you've got any advice on that, on how to gain that silver plaque. We're nearly halfway there, so there is a way. We can do this. There is a way to do it. We just need to find the golden brass ring, and we need to find the golden key to finding out how to do it. But please do share the content, get people to subscribe if they like the show. And of course, please do check out more content you may have missed, as it really does help the show. And a big shout out to Death of Rats for donating again yesterday. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. And I will see you all soon. Look after yourselves. Keep safe. Keep well. Much love. And I'll see you in the next vlog, video stream, movie or short. And please do let me know if you like these more real life episodes. Definitely seems to be more in vogue now. for people to share their feelings and things like that. So let me know if you enjoy these. I'm going to try and do these every day. That was the original plan, to do them every day. So I sort of lost sight on that. But I will be doing them every day from now on. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you all later. Bye.